are now stranded on a raft in the middle of the ocean.
And whether we like it or not, my 4 friends and I are stuck on this raft. And it's not gonna be easy.
This is brutal. Stop raining!
We're all at rock bottom now. This challenge went from fun to a literal nightmare very fast.
So step 1, we're gonna get sunburned if we don't get shade.
And I had survival specialists equip this raft with tons of wood, rope, and everything else we would need to build ourselves a shelter. Boys, we need to get started. We are running out of light.
I got this side. Ah, my finger!
Now we set these up like a teepee.
We picked the worst day to start. As you can tell by the clouds, it's literally about to storm. Ah! So, first thing we want to do is set up some structure to cover us. Also, since we're on this slab of wood for the next 7 days, we need a place to hide from the sun so we don't get sunburnt. So 2 birds, 1 stone. Inside this crate is the food for all 5 of us for the next 7 days. Oh my gosh.
And in these 2 barrels is our entire water supply for all 5 of us.
How does it taste?
Very hot.
Oh no.
There was dirt in my cup.
It's getting dark, and that crate has the word sleep on it. Hopefully the survival guides gave us something soft. Why are they wet?
Things do get wet on a boat. Yeah. I'm ready for bed. I want to go to sleep.
I didn't realize what I was signing up for. It's hot. This thing will not stop swaying, and I feel like I'm gonna puke. And I'm surrounded by a bunch of sweaty people.
Hey, sweaty man.
If you guys smell this bad on day 1, what are you gonna smell like on day 7?
Oh, gosh.
How do we turn that into a livable structure?
There's definitely something here.
Luckily, I had them throw a bunch of wood on the raft so we could build a nice house. How we built the house, I'm not quite sure, but they said this is enough to build a house.
But ironically, right as we got started,
Oh no, it's raining! At least we don't have to shower.
Yeah.
This is so bad! And we still have over 6 days left.
Where do we go poop? Oh, we have to build the pooper.
What?
We have to build everything that's here. We have to build the toilet, build our shelter, the fire, everything.
the moment the rain finished, the boys and I needed to build all of our survival essentials, starting with the shelter.
We're tearing this down in the name of something better.
I severely regret making this a 7-day challenge. And finally, just as the sun was going down,
Camp is now organized.
It's now day 3, and somehow our building didn't fall over. I'll take that as a dub.
Noises that this structure made while I was sleeping last night filled me with nightmares.
It's day 3, and we've really started to get into a rhythm.
We're about 36 hours in, and we're almost halfway through a barrel of water.
Is that slow or fast? We're gonna run out on day 6. We were tired, dehydrated, and hungry, which forced us to dig into our rations.
Let's have ourselves a feast.
Yeah!
In our supplies, we had wood to build a fire and pans to cook with.
Look at them beans, baby.
I'm so excited. This looks awesome. This is a really bad. Can you tell we've been at sea for 3 days?
Literally.
When have I ever been this excited over canned chili?
I'm feeling a lot better. I think the first 2 days were definitely the most miserable. I think we're slowly losing our minds and it's actually becoming bearable.
None of us managed to get any sleep.
Tensions are pretty high on the raft this morning. Nolan's a little upset. He broke his bed.
Oh my God!
I didn't know it yet, but the biggest storm of the entire challenge was heading right towards us. And when we saw it approaching, we tried to prepare as much as possible.
Can't wait for another storm just to destroy all this again.
The storm was really starting to pick up, but that night it got so much worse.
It's leaking!
Oh no.
This shelter is the opposite of waterproof.
This is the most insane night yet. Oh, struggling right now.
This is the worst experience I've ever had in my entire life. I don't know if we're gonna make it this full 7 days at this point.
It rained nonstop for around 20 hours straight. And after standing the whole night, completely soaked and exhausted, we had to push ourselves to dry off our supplies and rebuild camp.
Our raft is just in shambles. Look at our beds. We're drying them off.
After fixing camp, we were so exhausted that we spent most of the day sleeping.
We have 2 days left,
We're running out of food, our water's contaminated.
and we're all borderline dying.
I'm going crazy.
These last 2 days will be interesting. What could go wrong now?
Making the challenge 7 days was a horrible decision. This is so much harder. While it seemed like the rain was over, we found ourselves encountering a new obstacle. We've gone from shivering cold like 2 nights ago to it being scorching hot, unbelievably hot. For the majority of the day, it was so hot, we literally couldn't walk on the deck.
Less than 24 hours left in the challenge.
Honestly, this whole experience has made me appreciate all the things we take for granted in life, like your shower, your food,
I miss food.
a working toilet. I never want to poo in a bucket again.
This is our final night sleeping together, everybody. I'm gonna miss sleeping by your side.
100%. I would not rather sleep next to any other man. That was emotional.
Everything's gone full circle. We had so many crazy memories in this raft.
Yep, and I think my best memory is gonna be leaving.
Finally, the end was literally in sight.
The boat is coming.
Why is it moving so abnormally slow?
Oh my God!
I'm getting off this route.
MrBeast 6000.